sweet gang? It's your girl Rochelle in the building, and today I'm bringing you another great video. This video has been highly requested. I have been inboxed, emailed to do this video on the cream cheese cheesecake stuffed waffle cones. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 to 4 different ways to make these trending treats and share with you some supplies in the next coming clips. So let's get into the supplies I have here now. We have some cream cheese, which you're going to need powdered sugar, and the 8-ounce block of cream cheese, you're going to need 2 of those, 2 sticks of unsalted butter, some flavor, which is cookie nip, some Paramount crystals, some white chocolate, and milk chocolate. Here you're going to need some strawberries and strawberry filling, 3 different sauce, parchment paper, piping bags and tips, and also you're going to need some chocolate Oreos and golden Oreos, and of course you're going to need some waffle cones. So if you're ready, let's get started. In a bowl, you want to put in your 2 sticks of unsalted butter and your cream cheese. And you want to keep them out and let them be at room temperature before you blend your butter and cream cheese. So you want to blend this until it's soft and smooth. And make sure you take a spatula and move around that cream cheese just to get and bring from the sides. If you are using a stand mixer, make sure you scrape the side of your bowl as well. Now you want to add in your powdered sugar. This is 1 cup. This is 2 cups of powdered sugar. So be sure that when you add in your powdered sugar, you want to add in a little bit at a time so that you don't get powdered sugar everywhere. And now, scraping down the side of your bowl, you want to go ahead and add in the remainder of your powdered sugar and blend that until it's completely combined and nice and smooth, as you see here. And now you want to add in your flavor. This flavor I'm using is a cookie nip flavor, which is a great flavor, substituting for vanilla extract. So you're going to add in 2 teaspoons of this wonderful flavor. And you just want to combine that well. And once again, scraping your bowl, and then you're all set. And you want to set this aside and divide your cream cheese in 3 parts and set them aside. All right? Now let's blend our Oreos. Taking our chocolate Oreos, putting them in a blender, or you can use a food processor, whichever one that you have available. But you want to blend these down to a crumble. I use 2 rows of the Oreos to my desired amount of crumble that I choose to use, or you can use a whole pack. It's totally up to you. But if you're using a processor, use 2 rows of the regular size Oreos. And this is how your crumble should come out to be. Now we're gonna mix our golden Oreos and doing the same method, bringing it down to a fine crumble. This will be for our strawberry crumble, and in the next upcoming clips, I'm going to show you an easy process of making your strawberry crumble. So I'm adding my golden Oreos to a Ziploc bag, and you're gonna need a half stick of unsalted butter and Jello, a strawberry Jello gelatin box. And you want to melt your butter and open up your Jello package, and then you're going to add this right to your Ziploc bag. Just pour it right into your crumble, and you're going to use about 2 to 3 tablespoons of the melted butter. And now you're just gonna add, like I said, 2 to 3 tablespoons of the melted butter, and just make sure you mix that around and shake it up. Get the air out the bag and shake it on up until it's well combined, and you will have a quick and easy strawberry crumble. Now, if you want your crumble to be a little bit more redder or more pinkish, then it's okay to add 2 drops of red food coloring while it's in the bag, and just work that coloring around right into the bag until it's all combined and blended in well. This will just enhance the color of the crumble if you desire to add to your bag. And there you have your quick and easy strawberry crumble. So here we have our crumbles, also some peanuts. All right, so we have our strawberry, our peanuts, and our Oreo crumble. And we're just going to sit that to the side and get to our next step. So now I'm going to take some Oreo crumble and add a nice amount to one of my cream cheese filling. And we're going to blend this together and make this our Oreo filling for our Oreo waffle. And you just want to take a spatula and begin to fold that in there. And moving on to our next step, we're going to set that aside, and then we're going to add some sea salt, salted caramel sauce to our cream cheese filling, and you just want to fold that in there as well. And then we're going to leave our third bowl for our strawberry. So taking your filling and putting it in another bowl, and then we're going to take our fresh strawberries and we're going to cut them up into small diced pieces. So I'm just cutting my strawberries and then slicing them, and then I'm going to cut them 4 different ways. And all the ingredients that you see me prepping, you're going to prep all of this first and just set it to the side. And there you have your diced strawberries. Now you want to get your piping bags and prep them. cutting the tip of the bag just enough for the piping tip to go in. I'm using a star tip. You can use whatever desired tip you choose, but I wanted to put a little design to it. And here I have all 3 bags bagged up. I have the salted caramel, Oreo, which is the cookies and cream, and my regular cream cheese. Now let's melt our chocolate. We're gonna melt our chocolate for 30 seconds, putting in our Paramount crystals first. And we're gonna melt our chocolate until it's completely melted, and we're going to melt in intervals. Now our chocolate is completely melted, and we're getting ready to dip. If you want information on how to properly melt your chocolate, please check out one of my videos. I will leave in the description box below. So before you dip your cones, make sure your chocolate settles and sit for about 5 minutes, and then you can prepare to dip. All right, so we're gonna start with our Oreo crumble first, taking your cone, and then you're going to make sure you have a big enough bowl or a big enough cup so that the width of the cone can fit into your bowl or cup so that you won't break your cone. Make sure you drain off the excess chocolate before dipping into your crumble. Now let's move on to the next one. Here is the peanut version, and you're going to dip in the chocolate the same way. Make sure you drain off the extra chocolate, and then you're just going to take your cone and rotate it in the mix very carefully so that you don't break your cone. Now you see me in the last waffle cone that I just did. You seen where I put some crumble on the inside. So I coat my cone all around, and then I add some coating on the inside of the cone as well. This is optional, but I feel it's a good treat because when you add in your filling, you can have some chocolate and also some of the garnishment that you're adding into the inside of your cone. Now you can fill your cone with cheesecake. You can either use a store-bought cheesecake or you can make your own cheesecake and add it to the cone if you choose not to do a cream cheese filling. So now we're gonna do our strawberry crumble and follow the same method and technique. Now we have them all dipped and ready. So I'm gonna take some extra chocolate in a small piping bag, and you can drizzle on the outside of your cone and just do circle designs, or you can do up and down, however you desire to decorate the outside of your waffle cone. Now here you have them all presented and decorated. And now the waffle cone that you see here, I call it the turtle or rocky road. It can go for either or. And now we're going to get to fill our cones. I put some of this syrup, strawberry syrup and the caramel syrup, in a smaller squeeze bottle so I have more control when decorating these waffle cones. So you want them to be very presentable instead of having a whole bunch of syrup or caramel all over your cones. Now once again, you can also add the cheesecake, and you can dice up some cheesecake and put it into the cone and fill it up and add a little cream cheese at the top, and then garnish the top of your cones however you like. Here I'm adding some cream cheese, some strawberry filling, and then adding my fresh strawberries to the top. And then I'm going to drizzle some syrup, just a little bit. And she's all set and ready. Now taking the Oreo filling and just fill in that cone and decorate it however you like. And top it off with some small Oreos. Now adding some caramel. You can add it right on the inside before adding your cream cheese filling to this particular cone. And here is what I call my rocky road, or it can be turtle, caramel, waffle. But you can design and decorate it however you like. The customer or your client or your family members will enjoy this, honey. Now here I'm showing how you can double dip after you have dipped your cone and added nuts to your cone. You want to make sure that your nuts are completely dry before applying to the chocolate again. So this is a double dipped cone. You can fully coat it, or you can leave it halfway, as you see how I have here. So this particular cone will have to go in the freezer for about 2 to 3 minutes until it's completely dry. You want to put it on a small little rack. You don't want to lay them down, but you want to have them standing up and placing them in your freezer for 2 to 3 minutes until it completely dries. And see, they're all dried up and ready for filling. This particular cone, I added a little chocolate on the inside as well, just to give it a little flavor. Now we have our strawberry crunch waffle cones, and I'm gonna take a small amount of white chocolate in a small piping bag, and then I'm just going to drizzle all the way across just to give it some more flavor, adding some beauty to these. And I'm gonna tell you, they are trending and they are delicious. All right, you guys, there you have. I gave you a total selection of these trending treats. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you are new to my channel, give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section below, letting me know how you have enjoyed this video. Also, any supplies that I have used in my videos, it will be in the description box below. So I hope you all have enjoyed, and please don't forget to subscribe and check out these wonderful beauties that you see here. And once again, enjoy.